Now, how to 5x your sales within 90 days using the A3R3 funnel. That's what we're going to be looking at today. But the truth is that this recording was done. This recording, I'm trying to do a re-record on what we did on day one of the training. The training was for 2 days. The day one recording was so poor that, in fact, it's something that cannot go out. So I just decided to do a new recording. We had people in attendance in the day one. That's the video that wasn't that is not good to go out. So that's why I'm doing this one again. So this is the one of the training. I pray you get value on it, because that day we're really fired up when we had that training, because people were in attendance. So how to 5x your sales within 90 days using the A3R3 funnel strategy in real estate. This training basically is for realtors. It's for real estate, real estate merchants. So if you're a real estate merchant, this training is for you. Now, there has been, let's say in the market, people there has been issues in the market where issues like somebody trying to make a sale, and towards the end of it, as in when it gets to where maybe the client is supposed to pay and the client slips off the hand of the realtor. And such things are not funny, and the realtor might not know why something happened. Now, in this training, you're going to know where you missed it, because most realtors, they don't know they don't really know where they got it wrong. Maybe you're doing marketing day and night, you're doing marketing every day, yet you're not getting it right. And you'll be asking, what is it? I'm trying to put in my best, I'm reading books, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and at the end of the day, I'm not doing well. So in this training, you will know where you're not getting it right, because this channel will take you step by step for you to know where and what to do per time, per there are various steps what you need to do, like when you acquire a client, what you need to do with the client. When after taking the client for inspection or office visit, the next thing you need to do with the client. So that is what we are going to be learning today in this A3R3 funnel, and we are going to have strategy on to how to manage the funnel. So Lolia Temple is my name. I'm going to be taking you through, walk you through this for this training or the funnel. Now let's come over here. Now this training, who is this training for? If you're tired, if you've tried several digital marketing channels with very little results, you want to fast track your sales by leveraging the digital space but don't know how. You're not getting your desired result from ads managers you hired. You are tired of doing just offline marketing. You want to cut costs in your digital marketing activities. You want to save time. You're tired of trying to figure out things all by yourself. You want to consistently hit your sales target, hence grow your business. If you are in any of these categories, this training is for you. This training is for you. Just seek put. Now, the knowledge you'll acquire in this training will not only grow your real estate business, but it will also be relevant in other businesses you venture into. Yes, this is an online skill you're going to acquire. You can apply it to any business. When you get all these digital skills, they are global skills. So you can apply it to sell any other business, to grow or sell any other product or service you have, how to sell it online. Now, in this training, I'll be giving you a 5-step framework to acquire real estate clients via the online space and turn them into loyal clients and advocates. Yes, that is what you're going to learn in this training. Now, I want you to hear me out. Every online marketing project has a framework that, if followed or implemented properly, will yield the same result, positive result, no matter the country or personality. That's why they say when you have these digital skills, these tech skills, you are a global they are a global talent, because you can apply it anywhere in the world. So this is a digital skill, this is a tech skill they are going to acquire. You can use it anywhere. It works everywhere. Whether you go to any other country to sell real estate, as long as it's online, you want to acquire your clients, you can get them. So That is what I want to show you and take you through. You can apply the same online framework and succeed. You'll apply it and succeed in your business. Now, my background, I've been into SME consultancy for over a decade. I started by helping entrepreneurs with business plan writing, market research, marketing strategy, training, and the like. I added digital marketing to my portfolio since 2010, but I've been deeply active in it in the last 5 years. I'm a digital marketing strategist, art strategist, digital branding strategist. I also blog, I do freelance writing. I'm a growth marketing lead and a trainer. I do other things too. I'm the lead facilitator at L'Oreal Digital Skills Academy, where we build people and businesses. We build people like you and businesses with digital skills for economic and social transformation. Not just business owners, we also build career people, job seekers, career switchers, people that want to advance their careers. We also teach them digital skills. I currently work with realtors and developers in helping them meet their sales targets via online channels. Remember that. Now, coming to our topic for the day, how to 5x your sales within 90 days using the A3R3 strategy. Now, what is digital marketing? We have to know what digital marketing. We have to talk about digital marketing because the A3R2 funnel we are talking about, it's built on digital marketing. Is on digital marketing. So we need to know what digital marketing is. So this is what we know about digital marketing. Digital marketing basically is how you sell your how you bring your products online to sell through online channels. In just simple way, I just want to put it for you. Now, digital marketing looks at the top of the funnel with usually high budgets and high term and short term goals. That is what digital marketing does in the sales process. Now, look at digital marketing. Digital marketing has various branches like branding, social media, email marketing, video production, SEO, web design, and search engine marketing, and stuffs like that. I'm just digressing a bit. Now, digital marketing deals more on top of the funnel and we all know this. We all know this funnel. This funnel is the traditional funnel we've been using for ages, and it's funnel. I'll say funnel evolved to this point, and this is where we are. This is where I'll not say this where we are. This is where most businesses are. Though some businesses have left this level. The traditional sales funnel, where the digital marketing is more focused on the top of the funnel. See how the funnel is: awareness, engagement, consideration, conversion, retention, and loyalty. That's the traditional sales funnel that most of us know about and what we use. Now we want to talk about growth marketing. We want to take it further. Growth marketing is putting growth at the center of your marketing. It looks at the entire funnel, usually with small budgets, with short and long-term goals. Now let me go back to the funnel. See the funnel here. Digital marketing just looks at the top of the funnel, awareness and engagement, that's all. And growth marketing comes down to this point because you have to push your prospects down to the down, push them to become clients. You push them to be retained. You now push them to be loyal and start bring clients to you as they refer you to your world. That is what growth marketing does, and that's the A3R2 funnel. It looks at the entire brand with small budget. So small budget in the sense that in fact you get to know that when we go further. I don't have to start explaining that in mind. Now the funnel with short and long term goals. Digital marketing, remember I said digital marketing is short term goals. Growth marketing is short and long term goals. Now, look at the funnel over the years. This is how funnels have evolved. AIDA funnel, which most people are familiar with: awareness, interest, desire, action. The next one, awareness, interest, consideration, intent, evaluation, purchase. The third one, awareness, discovery, evaluation, intent, purchase, loyalty. The fourth one, awareness, engagement, consideration, conversion, retention, loyalty. That's the funnel I just explained to you now. Then the last one, which is the fifth, awareness, acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral, which is the A3R3 funnel that we are going to be looking at in this training. Now, the A3R2 funnel is our model. Look at the funnel: awareness, acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, referral. Let's have a better look at it. See the funnel here. Awareness, which is the top, acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral. And this funnel was invented by, will I say, it was modified to this point by tech startups. Tech startups. Okay, let me just tell you. Okay, yes, this A3R3 is what I wanted to explain. You can see when you say A3R3, AAARRR is also called the growth funnel. AAARRR, A3R3, awareness A, acquisition A, activation A, then retention R, revenue R, referral R. So that's how the name came about. RRR, AAARRR, A3R3, and also it's also called the growth funnel. If you hear the pirate funnel, it is also called the pirate funnel. Just take note. Now, the funnel has the top, middle, bottom. The top is the awareness and the acquisition. Then middle of the funnel is activation and retention, while the bottom of the funnel is revenue and referral. That's how it is. Now, see how it is. Awareness, acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral. That's the funnel. Now, I said it was originated by tech startup, but it's applicable to all businesses with some adjustments. Now the funnel, this is how the funnel is. When it gets to this point of retention, for other businesses, revenue comes before retention. For the tech startups, this is how it is. The retention comes before revenue. In the sense that, take for instance, these email marketing companies that we use their emails. The first thing is our awareness. You get to know them. The next thing, you now sign up. That's the acquisition. When you sign up, the next thing you start using, that's the activation. You remain there and use it over and over again. They've retained you. The next thing, you now upgrade to a pro plan or a premium plan, which is revenue. You start paying them. Then the last one is you start bringing your walls to join them. So that's how the A3R3 normal funnel works, because it was being designed by tech startups. This is how most tech startups work. You first of all open an account with them, and you get the free version. When you use the free version to a point, if you want more features, you now advance and make payment to access other features. So that's where that's why retention comes before revenue in this A3R3 funnel. But for other businesses, the revenue comes first before retention. In real estate, for instance, revenue comes first before retention. So you say awareness, acquisition, activation, revenue, retention, and referral. That is how it works in other businesses, or like I say some other businesses, not all businesses. In real estate, that is how it is. Revenue comes first before retention, then referral, because you first of all acquire, you create awareness, you acquire them, and that is get their contact, activate, you take them for inspection, they come, they pay. The next thing, they buy again, you retain them, then they bring their world to you. So sometimes it doesn't work this way in real estate, in the sense that somebody might just get the awareness. Someone might move from awareness to acquisition, from acquisition to referral. For those that don't have money to buy, they can refer you. Okay, I'm not buying now, but my sister or my brother or my friend or my colleague can buy. So they can move from awareness, acquisition, down to referral. But on the average, we are talking about the average, how it works, how things move. So right now, I want to talk about where most realtors are missing out. Remember when we did the promotion on this training, we talked about how realtors miss out on sales because they don't know what and what to do. They don't know where to start from. Because let me not say they don't know where to start from. They know to start from, but most times they're like, when they get stuck along the line with the clients. Yes, some realtors get stuck along the line with the client. You have taken the client for inspection. The next thing, you are expecting the client to come over and make payment, or be wherever he or she is and make payment, yet it's not happening. And you don't know the next thing, you don't know what to do. You're just like, what do I do? What does this person want? Why is it like this? You're just worried. But if you're using this funnel, you will really know that this is the next thing I'm supposed to do. So the funnel it's something that will map out what and what you need to do. In fact, this thing works online and offline. It's not just an online thing, though it was designed for online businesses, but you can use it offline. Now, let me explain to you how you can use it offline. You can creating awareness offline is going to talk to somebody about your properties. Maybe you give the person your flyer, is awareness. The next thing, you take the person's contact, that's acquisition. You next thing, you follow up the person and see how you bring the person to the office, or you take the person to site, or you bring the person to an event that the company is organizing. That's activation. The person has come in contact with the company or the product. That's the activation. The next thing for this funnel, it is not here. Is the next thing is revenue. When the person the next thing, you see how the person make, well, after taking the person to site, the next thing is revenue. See how the person will make payment. Then after the person has made payment, you try to see that same customer or that same client, how he will buy more from you, other products from you. Then he will start referring other people to you. So that is how it works for even offline. I just explained how it's applicable to also offline. You take the person to site after acquiring the person, and you see how the person makes payment. The next thing, you see how the person will keep buying from you and also refer people to you. So offline, whether online, is you can still apply it. But the thing is that you have to know the next step to take first time. You have to know the basic steps you need to take so as not to lose out on the client. Now, this is awareness, number one. I want to just explain them one after the other, though I'll be a bit fast because of time. Now, your goal here is to get the attention of potential buyers or investors. If you are online, your goal here at this awareness stage, that is the top of the funnel. You have to try all means to get their attention. Try all means to discover where you are and get their attention. So what are the activities? You build a strong social media presence on these social media platforms, and you tell stories, you do reels, you do live, you do posts, all manner of things you do on the social media platform. Mind you, you don't need to do you don't need to be on all the platforms. You can be on a few platforms, but just be heavy on just one. Be heavy on just one, so you don't spread yourself too thin. It's not good to spread yourself too thin. If it's Instagram you're choosing, you can just be heavy on Instagram. Not to say you won't post on LinkedIn, you won't post on YouTube, you won't post on Facebook. No, you also post on those places, but you'll be heavy on Instagram. If you want to choose LinkedIn as your base, be heavy on LinkedIn and maybe just post sparingly on other platforms. When I say sparingly on other platforms, not that you won't post at all. You can be posting once in a week. But on LinkedIn, that is your base. You can be posting every day. That's what I mean. So you can establish a strong social media presence, maybe just one platform, and just try to have other platforms that at least my presence is here, but be heavy on one platform. The next thing, you create and share high quality content on social media. You can do property tours, educational reels, educational content, market insight. You have to keep educating them, educating your prospects, educating your target audience, so that they will have trust in you. They will know you know what you're doing. They not just to be posting buy, posting promotion, and we are doing this promo, we are doing that promo. Fine, those promos, those things are good, but you have to do other things. You have to post other things so they will come close. Yet else most people will be pissed off. They won't even come near your page anymore. Some might even block you. Some might, especially when you're going to their DM to just be dropping messages. Maybe you want to you got contacts, you bought contacts, or somebody gave you contacts, somebody gave you a directory. You're trying to see how they will respond to you. You're going to their DMs to drop messages. Some of them will block you when you're not giving them value. So that is why you need to see how you give value. Then you optimize your personal website or listing site with SEO to rank in searches. This is something you need to do, not just to have a property site. You should see how the site will rank, and there's a way to do it. There's a way they go about it. It's either you get an SEO person or you learn how to do it, and this means will create awareness for your business. We are talking about awareness to help create awareness, because people that are searching for what you do on search engine, especially Google, they will locate you. And such people, they don't you don't it doesn't take long for you to convert them, because they have this buyer intent. They are ready buyers in most cases. It's either they want to buy or they are just comparing prices, they are close to buying. So when such people come to you through Google search engine, you're sure of it, especially when you know how to handle them, you're sure of closing most of them. And that is why this template is very important, knowing what to do per time with your leads. The next thing now is to create awareness, you run targeted Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, just to drive awareness, to make people know your business exists, to know make people know there's social property they are selling right now, social promo price, and you have to know, you have to do that. I'm not saying you must run ad, but it's one of the things you can do to create awareness for your business or for your properties. Running ads is not compulsory, but it's very necessary. As a realtor, it's necessary for you to run ads, so more and more persons will see what you sell. But for some realtors, they see it like, no, I don't need ads, I can use other means. If you can use other means to sell, to hit your target, no problem. But this funnel is always there for you to use, for you to use and make your sales target, to hit your sales target, because to help you to push your leads down the funnel with very low marketing and sales costs. Now the next thing is network at events. You can network at events, that's offline. You network at expos or community meetups. You can network. When I say event, okay, well, we have these days, we have online events, expos too. You can network there. Now I'm talking about offline, and then you can network there, talk to people what you do, talk to people about what you do. That's creating awareness, and so you can give you their contact. That is acquisition. Now the next thing, you have to partner with local influencers or bloggers. Partner with them. If you can partner with them at your level, you can look for small influencers, look for small bloggers, and see how you partner with them for them to promote what you do. Yeah, that's another way of creating awareness. Now the cold calling, you can cold call people that don't know you, you don't know them. You just get a directory or get some numbers of people you think can afford what you sell. You can just call them, and with time you find out they will get into your funnel. You can just tell them, click here, get to. After speaking with them, some will show interest, some will be angry that you call them, while some will just be cold. You just be there. But the ones that are warming up to you, you just see how you move them into your funnel by saying, click here, let me send you a link. You click and you get so information. When they click to get maybe a lead magnet you have, you just bring them into your funnel and start working on them. So that is the awareness stage. Let's move over to the acquisition stage, which is the second stage of the funnel. Your goal here to capture contact information and build a list of leads. Your goal here, everything you do here is to capture contacts. You've created awareness. They now know what you do. The next thing, you have to look for a way to get their contact. What do? You use lead magnets and give them free resources, like for example, free property investment guide or top 10 listings under 50 million in exchange for their email and phone numbers. You do it to exchange for their phone numbers. You just say, go there, click here, and fill out this form. You get the report, or you get the information. Most of them will do it. So you have acquired, when they want, anyone that goes to download it or to get it, that wants to get it, at the end of the day, you will now get their contact. You can host webinars or in-person seminars on real estate investment or buying for your first home. You can just host an event that will help you acquire leads. You can create landing pages for specific properties with forms to capture leads. Landing pages, you can do landing pages. This is what most times I recommend for realtors. You can do landing pages to promote your property, especially all these high-end properties. It's good for you to do landing. And landing page seeds the I have something I wrote on landing pages, Facebook instant form, and WhatsApp DM, which is the best. I really explained this. Maybe I should see how we'll send it to you. If you're interested in getting it, you just fill out the Google form. If you're not in our community, see how you join our community. Fill the Google form there. While I'm sending this to you on this funnel template, I can also send, if I remember, I'll send that thing. That's something I wrote. That's article I wrote, that extensive article I wrote on landing page on for your real estate advert, landing page, whether to use landing page, whether to use instant Facebook instant form or to use WhatsApp, which is the best. I did an extensive explanation there. Now, the next thing is you offer, okay, I was talking about creating landing page. You can create landing page is to acquire clients. Okay, let me show you this. There's this, okay, this landing page we did for a client. See a landing page here. This explain, this is you talking to your prospects online. That's what the landing page does. The landing page is you explaining to your prospects. So when they come here, they just go through it. If they're okay, they fill in if they fill the form. See the form here. This landing page has form placed in 3 places. While they read to a point, they will see another form, and somebody that wants to fill will fill and leave. So this is how a landing page looks. You just do a landing page, and it's very good because if you're advertising on social media, they are in play mode. People on social media, your ad is an interruption. They will come, they will buy from you eventually, but since they are in that play mood, you have to take them away. This landing page takes them out of social media for them to really come to themselves to see if it's something they would want to buy. And for somebody to click on maybe learn more button, your ads on Instagram or Facebook, and wait for the page to load, then come over, read everything here, and fill in his or her details, that person in a way is serious. Maybe it could be a competitor, it could be a prospect. That person is serious. A competitor maybe that wants to really get into your funnel to know what you're doing, so the person can copy. That is for sure, it happens. But the leads that are coming, as in the real prospects that are coming, they are serious, they are quality leads. That is why it's good to use landing page. This is another landing page. This is another one, another landing page. So it's good you use landing pages to run, not to say Facebook instant form or WhatsApp coming to your WhatsApp or Instagram DM or Facebook Messenger is not good. It's okay, but all these things they have levels. That is what I'm trying to explain to you. Now, where are we here? The next thing is offer a free consultation or site visit for sign up. Remember, we are talking about acquisition, how to acquire them. You can offer a free consultation or site visit for sign up. But when you say you want to do a free consultation, you want to take them to site, fill here, book your site inspect, book for site inspection, they will book. You can, so with that you just acquire them. Now you can use Facebook instant forms. Facebook instant forms can help you if you cannot build a landing page to fill. The one thing about this Facebook instant form, some people that fill this form, when you call them, they tend to they've forgotten. I don't know why it happens that way. You have to keep explaining yourself. So me, I just concluded maybe because they are in play mood on social media, they just fill the form. But for all these people on landing page, they hardly forget that they fill the form. When you call them to say, you filled our form, blah, 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 they remember. But this Facebook Instagram, for most times, they're like, when? These are, you have to keep explaining and say, oh, and I say, okay, okay. So that's why sometimes I'm like, this Facebook Instagram form, is it that they were sleeping when they filled it? And so that came to the conclusion that this play mood they were on social media made them to forget that they filled the form. Now the next thing is use WhatsApp click to chat links to add in ads or posts. That is, you just click the WhatsApp button and get into your DM to chat with you. That's very good. That is good too. But the one thing with this style is you have too many people coming for you to explain. You will explain and explain as they usually say. You will explain tire. You can explain tire. Sometimes it will just wear you out. But you still get, if you are determined to get buyers, you still get people from the multitude that will come through WhatsApp. Will come through your WhatsApp. Then it's just for you to be patient. Now the next thing is activation, which is the third step. You get, the goal here is for you to get prospect to a meaningful first step. That is to go to a site visit, virtual tour, web property tour, office visit or consultation. That is what you should focus on doing with them at this point. So what are the activities? Don't be in a hurry. Focus on building deeper relationships with them, deeper interactions. Interact with them. Don't make them feel like you're just there for their money. Make them feel like you care for them. Make them feel like you want them to invest right. Make them feel like you want them to build their wealth. So with that, you just find out they'll fall in love with you. So you have to focus on building deeper interaction with them, build a relationship with them. Now look for a common ground to connect with them at this point. Just look for a common ground. If somebody that is a footballer, a football lover, see how, just know, find out what they like that you two like, and see how you can connect at that point and start discussing with them. From there you build it. But don't go there in a hurry. Don't go with pressure. Don't call them and start pressurizing them to come to the office, site inspection and all of that. No. There is a way you go about it, which you have to learn if you don't know how to do it. Now, you send personalized follow-up emails or WhatsApp messages. You send messages to them. And the messages should not be, when are you coming for site inspection? When are you coming to the office? No, you have to give them value. They need to see value flowing from you before most times they will respond. Else, some of them will block you in their WhatsApp DM. Because even those that are coming through the landing page that you say they are serious, some of them, there's a way you talk to them, or there's a way you carry you drag them. They might just block you, or they won't answer you anymore. That happened to us. Somebody will read your post, your message, and the person will not say anything, or somebody will just, your post will just be piling on, the person will not read it, or sometimes they might even block you. And that is where we get it wrong. You're like, what did I do to this person now? You are not doing the right thing. You are not doing the right thing right there. You are not doing the right thing. If you're doing the right thing, they will not block you. So that is why you have this template to see how you follow up on them gradually, how you move them from one step to the other without offense. There are sometimes you will offend somebody anyway, but not something that will make you look like this person doesn't know, this realtor doesn't know what he or she is doing. Now let's move on activation and schedule site visit or virtual tours as soon as possible. When I say as soon as possible, I'm not saying you should mount pressure on them. Don't mount pressure on them, please. Don't mount pressure. You stylishly do it, but see how it will happen soon. It will happen fast. Not that you just be there doing relationship, playing with them until before you know it, another realtor will just overtake you and just do what he or she wants to do. Maybe the person is building relationship like you, and at the same time the eyes of that realtor is on the ball. While you're building relationships with them, your eyes have to be on the ball, so another person will not outsmart you. Now share success stories or testimonials to build trust. You have to share success stories, people that have done business with you as a realtor, or people that have bought a particular location, what the location is up to right now, the testimonials you have to share. When you share it, it makes these leads you have, these ones you just acquired, to identify with such testimonies. They're like, okay, and when are we going for inspection? Okay, when are we going for inspection? You just see somebody after reading a testimonial concerning a location. The person is like, when are we going for inspection? The person will start disturbing you to go for inspection. That is why you have to keep sharing these things. You can share it on your social media pages, you can share it on their DM. But mind you, their DMs, don't be putting videos. You can put the video somewhere and send the link to them. Maybe a blogger blog, you can get a blogger blog and put in your properties, or you can have a Telegram channel and put them there, put those videos there, and send the link to your leads that you're following, that you're trying to follow up to follow you to site, and just write a note. The note you write there should be captivating enough for them to click the link you place there. That will take them either to Blogger or to your website or to Telegram channel, or maybe what's it called, WhatsApp channel, or whatever. The Telegram channel mostly is better because the videos there, they don't get blurred. But the WhatsApp channel, after maybe some days, people that will just come in, the newcomers cannot really upload the videos. I don't know why it's like that on WhatsApp channel. So you just choose the one you want to. Maybe your website, you use Blogger, or you use Telegram channel, or you use Facebook, WhatsApp channel to just put videos, especially put the videos there. Even long write-up, if you're trying to give them value on their WhatsApp DM, very long write-up is something that most of them don't really like it. It's too long. You put it somewhere and show them the link, write something, a summary of it, write it in a catchy way. They will click and they will go over to read what you have. Else, some of them will say, this person, video. You think you're marketing, you're sending them latest development inside, video upon video. Say this person wants to fill up my space. He wants to fill up my memory, whatever. The person will just block you. So let's avoid that. Activation when you're doing that, okay, we are doing that way. When you do that, as in send, what's it called, send too many videos to them and they block you, you think they hate you or what is going on, why? It's because of the way you're handling this. So you have to know what you're doing per time. Now the next thing, you offer limited time bonuses like free documentation, discount on first deal and all of that, while you are trying to discuss with them. Some of them, before they follow you to site, they want to ask many questions. In fact, maybe their mind, they're like, ah, before I start disturbing myself, let me know what I'm going into. So they will start asking some questions very early. This at this stage, very early. Some of them will start. So you have to position yourself to know the answers you give to them and just give them some offers. So they will come out and follow you to site, and from there see how they will convert. Now the next thing is revenue. After after activating them, that's taking them to site or bringing them to the office for discussion, because there are some that will want to pay after discussion without seeing the site. It has happened over and again. People have experienced it. Me, I've experienced it too. It's after they paid, they are done paying, that they even call you one day and say, oh, that place I played, let me go and see that place. When are we going? Come and take me there. It has happened to me over and again. How did I do it? Was events. When there is an event, you make sure you just see how you bring those leads that you'll be following up, see how you bring them to an event, an event that the company is doing, that property you're promoting to them. If that company is doing an event, see how you bring them the way it helps, because it will make them interface with the company, and it will help build trust, build confidence. There are people that once they come for event that way, depending on how hot the event is, you see them transferring money, you see them start buying, or when they get home, you just make plans and start making payments. Even without going to site. So that is why you have to see how you follow them up. This activation stage, you have to be serious about it. Now the next thing is the revenue stage. After taking them to site, the next thing is to see how they pay. Now I want to say something before I say it. Let me talk about what you should look at this revenue stage. How to close the sale and generate income. That is what your eyes should be focused on at this stage. This is what your eyes should be focused on. This is the fourth stage of the funnel. Now I want to give you a hint. When you take people to site, and the next thing, you're supposed to pay. On that day of site inspection, you can carry form. It works. It works. It's not for everybody anyway, but it works. Just keep trying. Might work for some people, it will not work for some prospects. After inside, maybe while you're coming back, give them form to fill. If it's something they cannot fill form, you help them fill the form. They just look for a way or to put the form in their hands and see how you'll be calling them. Have you filled this? Fill it out. Because once they fill the form, some of them have this mindset of, if once I fill the form, I have to pay. Yes, I heard the story of somebody that said, told the wife that, because the wife wanted them to go and pay elsewhere. So he told the wife that, no, I'm not going. No, this one I filled form. Oh, I filled form. We have to pay this one, and he finally paid. So some of them don't know that after filling form, you can still go. You are not obliged to pay. They don't know. To them, it's like they fill the form, they have to pay. So we can use this prank on them. They should fill the form. When they fill the form, you now start, okay, when are you coming? Where are you transferring the money and all of that? If it's somebody that wants you to fill the form, quickly fill the form. There are people that they will tell you to fill. There are some clients that will ask you to fill the form. Maybe they've not even gone for site inspection. Somebody was saying something like that. Somebody came into her DM, and from there they discussed, they talked for some time, and she was the one that even filled the form for him. When he was trying to back out, she still pushed hard, and at the end of the day he bought. So that is one hint. After site inspection, see how you give them form. You should fill form. Then you keep following them up. Okay, now because once they fill the form, the next thing is payment. You have crossed another level of the marketing, whatever, or the funnel stage. Not really out of revenue, but at least you have done something reasonable. Now the activity, guide the prospect through the decision making process. One activity you have to do. All these activities I'm explaining, they are not all you have to do at each stage. I just picked out these things. I just want you to note it. I just picked out these things. There are more things. You have to do your research. Or when you come to our academy, you see more things you have to do at this stage. If you do one, doesn't work, you do another one, like that. As long as you are at this particular stage, you hit the nail on the head. That is how it is. Now you guide them through the decision making process, maybe comparing one thing and the other, comparing prices, compare, and should I take this small 300 square meters, should I take 600 square meters, or should I go for this one in Bejuleki, or I should go for the one in Monastery Road, Togotedo, or should I, just things like that, the comparison they are doing. You are even at some point they will be comparing your properties with the property of another realtor. That this is the decision stage. This revenue is the decision. You want to take a critical decision, so you have to be with them. Not that you stay in their house or you go to their offices and say no. You have to be close to help them make the comparison, be sure of what they are comparing. Then financing option too, while they are trying to they see how they can finance the project, because this thing is a project. You have to make suggestions, do this way, do it that way, and that's it. With all these things, they will try to, like, they'll see you as somebody that knows what you are doing, because you're being professional to a large extent. Now, handle objections professionally and emphatically. At this point, they will have too many questions, they will have objections. You have to be ready. You have to be ready to handle their objections. We know about objections in real estate. So you have to be prepared to handle objections at this point. If there's anyone you cannot really answer, just tell them, I'll get back to you on this. Don't go and give them another answer. An answer that tomorrow they will get another answer, or another talk from somebody else, or maybe an insider in the company. Tell them, I'll get back to you on this. Then go back to the office. Make sure you get the real what's it called, the real information that you come back to give to them. Now, collaborate with mortgage bank brokers or any concerned party to ease the buying process. I have a friend that is into that works in mortgage bank, and somehow there's someone that was trying to see how she could get loan to buy a particular property that I was advertising, and that was a promo sale, promo price. She said she was like, "Ah, I was buy. How do I want to get that?" I started suggesting. But at the end of the day, she got the loan from another bank. I suggested to her. She said then she has tried this, and all of it. So, but she tried. So that made me to follow her up, because I was making suggestions. If she says that, I'll suggest that. At the end of the day, they got herself and her husband, they got the loan, and they bought the property. So you have to collaborate. You have to know all these financing options. You have to know them and suggest them to your clients. Don't, when they are talking about how to fund it, that don't just shut your mouth. Say something, suggest something, but don't push hard. Just suggest, what have you tried? You can try this now. These people, you have to know what is happening, what's happening in finance and real estate. Now, create urgency with time sensitive offer. You have to create urgency. Say, this promo will soon end, and this is that, and this offer. Just see how you just create it. That, see, something puts them under pressure. They want to act fast. If you're just there and think, they'll think they have all the time in the world. You have to keep reminding them, this offer will soon end. This offer will soon end. Okay, let's see how I'll give you, I can give you 5% discount. I can do it. Just see how you make them pay fast at this revenue level. You have to be very smart. Else, somebody else, because they are talking to you, they are talking to other realtors. I keep saying it, and it's something you know. It's something we all know. Before you know it, if you are not smart about it, someone else, another realtor will just whisk them away with other offers. So that is it. Now, ensure smooth documentation and excellent service during purchase. Yes, smooth documentation. Everything, there are some of them that will ask you after this payment now, what document and what document am I getting? Where will I get the document? You have to tell them, you get this, you get this, you get this. You get it at so time. So, and another thing, there are some realtors that allow their clients to come to the office to pick up documents. No, it's a no-no. Except the company says we are not giving documents to any realtor. Every client should come and be, except they say that's the rule there. Else, don't allow your client to come to the office to pick up documents. And when you pick up the documents and deliver to them, make out, go when they will have to. In fact, you have to schedule. Tell them, I'm coming. I need to talk with you. If they don't have the time, fine. But just make the move. When you go there, sit them down and explain all the documents to them one after the other. It shows your professionalism. Even if they have bought several properties, they know the meaning of those documents. It shows you are more professional. And with time, they will come back to do more business with you. That's how it works. Don't just go and dump documents for them, except they don't have the time to listen to you. Else, explain it to them one after the other. And when you're done, ask them, do you have questions? When they ask questions, you answer the question. If it's a question you cannot answer, you tell them, I'll get back to you. Let me contact our legal team. Let me talk to our legal team. I'll get back to you. Because all these documentation things, they tend to, like, they see it as something that is 100% legal stuff. So you just be professional. Just tell them, let me talk with our legal team. This question you ask, I'll come back and I'll get back to you. They were like, okay, we are waiting. So it builds trust. It shows you an authority in what you are doing. Now you give them excellent service during purchase. Make the purchasing process seamless. Some of these companies can be funny at times. They don't care whether the client pays or not. You will be the one that will be the loser, because you have moved this client from awareness stage to this revenue point. They were not there with you. You've been the one struggling. Now it's time for the client to pay. They'll start doing their dancing, their, what is it called? You don't accept that. Not that you're going to quarrel with them, but you have to be smart about it. Excellent service during purchase. See how things will go smoothly for your clients. Not that you make them pay far lesser than, or far less than what they are supposed to pay. No. But when the company they are trying to drag their feet, trying to delay, you have to push. You have to keep pushing to ensure your clients get excellent service during their purchase period. Now, another thing, flexible payment plan. You give them flexible payment plan, give them discount. You can even give them further discount. Maybe you're earning 15%. You can say, okay, let me give you 5%. You not tell them you are earning 50%. I'm not saying you should tell them I'm earning 50. I want to give you 5% discount. No, just see how you just bring it in. These are things that realtors do, and they make sale. Just see how you bring in. Okay, since that, let me give you 5% more 5% discount. Flexible payment plan. There's a way you can still arrange it. Maybe the company is giving 3 months. You can still arrange 6 months for your client. That is why you're a realtor. That is why you're there. That's why you're a consultant. You can talk with your client, go to the company, tell them, my client, this thing is 3 months. My client wants to pay for 6 months for so and so reason. This is how we're going to arrange it. This, that. They will listen to you. They will, because it's something you have done before. They will listen to you, and you make the payment flexible for your client, and your client will be very happy. And you also give them other incentive too. Tell them, okay, like this revenue state, okay, you get so, you get a freezer, with your money, with your own money. You say, there's freezer incentive, there's this incentive, if you buy, just see how you buy during this promo. You find out, they'll quickly buy. They'll listen to you now, quickly buy, and you see how you get the freezer for them. Depending on the commission, you have to calculate very well before you're promising them incentive. I didn't say you should go and buy freezer for your client. If it's something you're earning up to 5 million naira, even 3 million naira, commission, you can take out 300 or 350 to buy freezer for a client. This is just to make him or her buy, and the rest commission will be with you, instead of you to lose out. Some realtors would prefer to lose out than to make that sacrifice. I don't know why. Now the next stage is retention, which is the fifth stage of the funnel. Your goal here should be to keep the client engaged after sale and build a lasting relationship. Your eyes should be focused on building a lasting relationship. Keep the client engaged, because it will help you. This is why we say, if you manage this funnel very well, this growth funnel, you spend less and make more money. This is the reason why. But if you build good relation, you know how you handle them at this point. They will keep coming back to buy. They will still refer you to their world. So you won't spend. Doing marketing is expensive. Doing marketing, acquiring clients acquiring leads or whatever is expensive. But when you get a client and see how the person will keep buying, the person will bring his world to you, you just find out life becomes easy for you, becomes easier for you. So the activities, you send regular market updates and investment tips to them, maybe their WhatsApp DM or their email. I forgot to mention something. You need to have an email list. As a realtor, have an email list. It is very, very important. It's not everybody that will buy immediately. Email tends to nurture them for a long time. There are people that might be on that list for like 5 years. In that fifth year, they will buy. Some will buy the third year, some will buy the second year, some will buy after 1 year. That is why the email is very good. It's for long term. They'll keep receiving messages, updates from you until they are ready to buy. Or they might buy elsewhere, but one day they'll say this particular property, I'll buy it. I'll buy it because you have been sending messages to them and they are seeing you regularly in their inbox. So that is why you need to have email is in fact I don't know how to explain this to you. That would be another class. The the reason why you should have an email list as a realtor. Now celebrate anniversaries of their purchase with personalized message. Imagine somebody buying a property from you on the 10th of October 2024. This 2025 October, you send him a message, their anniversary, blah 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 blah, or 1 year of owning this social property. The person will just look at it and laugh. They will look at it and smile. And funny, and who knows? The person might just say, maybe we will be talking with. He will be happy throughout that day. I'm telling you, maybe in his WhatsApp, he just sees it. He may have forgotten about the property at that time, doing other things in life. You just remind him, happy anniversary for the purchase of so property. That's a retention strategy. The person will like, oh, I saw your message, oh, I think, hey, long time, how are you? This, that. Do you have or I have amount? And how do I invest it? How this is that? So things like that. You are still breathing the relationship. Now you offer property management or resale assistance. You offer property management in the sense that you can help them if they want, you can help them manage the property. Maybe they bought a house from you, through you can help them see how it's being managed well, maybe suggestions or doing it direct or whatever. Now resale assistance. Don't ever say I cannot sell this property when a client comes back to say help me sell this property. It will look like you deceive them to buy a property that cannot be resold. Real estate is something that I appreciate. So, and even if it will take time, like up to 6 months for somebody to sell a property, at least you should show concern that this thing can be sold. Even if you will not be the one to sell it, this thing can be sold. Make efforts. Don't abandon them when they say, come and help me, because they are watching. When somebody else wants to come and invest in a company or through you, they mention your name, they'll say, don't go. The one he sold for me, I was telling him, I was telling her to see how to get people to buy because I need money. So up till now, she has not shown face. He has abandoned me. She has abandoned me. Don't go. They sell properties that you cannot recover your money. Who knows? So they'll just start saying all manner of things. So you have to avoid that. And that is why you have to sell properties that can be resold as soon as possible. Though there are some properties that you leave it to appreciate for long, but even if it's in the bush, it should be something of value. People really want that area. Those are the ones you should select. Be selective when you're selling. Be selective. Select not. It's not every property that is in a company's portfolio or the company's catalog that you take market and no. Just pick some. Pick like three. If you already pick three or two and put it in your portfolio or your catalog and market. Not that everything. Just pick the best two or best three. Yeah, that's the style. Now invite them to exclusive property previews or events. I've talked about events before. You can invite them for events even after they must have bought. Though some of them may not want to come, but see how you invite them. If they have the time, they will come. Especially if they want to record or they have some money to invest again, or they have somebody that wants to invest. They might say, these people they are having an event. Let me go and see what they are up to. After then, they might start pushing the person to come and buy, or they themselves, if they have some money, they want to. Or while sitting down there, there are some things they will see in the event. It will move them. They want to buy. They want to make some deposits. So that's how it works. Now, the next one is provide post-sale support like land clearing, free fencing, home setup facility services, utilities guide. Yes, these things, maybe you sold a house, the home setup services, you can help them set up the home. Fencing, some people might call you to say, I want to fence, can you help me? You can arrange. If you don't want to go and do it yourself, as in to be the project manager, you can get a project manager to do it, put everything together, to help them do it. Some want to clear, because maybe sometimes some companies disturb them. You've not done any, you've not cleared ever since you bought. You clear, we are going to charge you. They have done that to me. But the time I'll go and tell my client, is like, okay, please get somebody to clear, I will pay. You don't have to go there and do it. After they've done the clearing, you just do the video and send to the client that we are done. The person will send one, and maybe the person will even send the money before they start clearing or after the clearing. Just look for a way to assist them. You might not even be the one that will even supervise it. You can send somebody to supervise it, but don't abandon them. See how you this after sales support. Just see how you do it. when it comes to even allocation. Allocation is another thing. Allocation, allocation. It's better you even sell properties that are instant allocation, so you have peace of mind and you can retain your clients. There are people they've carried. There are some realtors they've arrested because allocation was not forthcoming. Somebody was talking of how it took him like 5 or 7 years for him to get an allocation in the land he bought. He had made enough wahala with the realtor that sold the property to him. Yet, come to think of it, it was not the realtor that took the money, but it's the realtor they will first come after. That's how it works. So we have to be very careful of the ones, the properties we sell. Now buy them gifts. You can buy them gifts. Gifts, buying gifts can retain them in the sense that they were like, okay, let me tell you a story. A realtor was saying of how he bought AC, brand new AC, and took it straight to his client's office. After he got his commission, just took it to, and the man, when he dropped it, the man saw it, the man was like, wow, this for me? The man came back and bought a property that was, they said, 3 or 4 times of the price of what he bought initially. Somebody was also talking about how she bought a pair of shoes with like 480 and 280 or 300 something or so. She bought it, she traveled and bought it for a client that she made good money from. When she came back, she gave it to him. He was very happy. He came back and bought a property that made her to win a car. So that's that thing. Now imagine what she will give him after getting that car and the huge commission they paid her. So we shouldn't be stingy. Giving out gifts is part of retention strategy. It's not that when you make your commission, every 1 naira will be planned. That's how most realtors are. What if that money didn't come into your hands at that time? What will you do? Every 1 naira, they plan the money to the later. Nothing for anybody. Nothing. Most realtors are like nothing for anybody, any other person. Now watch them. The next 2 3 months they've gone down. They are looking for transport. They are looking for where to borrow money to complete and pay rent and all of that. Learn to give. When you give, it comes back to you. Learn to give, especially to these people, to these clients. Learn to give them. Their birthdays. Call them. You can even send gift to them on their birthday. Yes, you can even send gifts to them on their birthday. It's not a crime, it's not a big deal. A client bought something from you and you made like 2 million naira commission. What stops you from removing 100,000 or even 50,000 to buy a gift for that client, so as to maintain the relationship and so as to retain that person, but that person will not forget you. Yes, that's how it works. Now, referral, your your goal here should be to turn happy clients into advocates who refer others. That should be your goal at this point. Turn them to happy clients. How do you make them happy? How do you make them happy? You ask for, you do what you need, like from the beginning of the funnel to the retention level. You have to make it very easy for them. They have to like have good experience. They need to have good experience. That is where they will now refer you to other people, else they will not want to do it. They don't give them good, you don't give them good experience. Some people will abandon their clients going for site inspection. Some will abandon their clients after collecting their commission. The client will start coming back to do one thing or the other, to pick documents, say, this my name was not spelled correctly, or they didn't put this, they don't put that, I want them to change it. The client will keep coming, they will just be looking, or they will just disappear with the commission and to go and enjoy themselves. That's not a good experience. That person will not refer you. That person, you may not even retain that person, such a client. So you have to make them happy. Give them good service from that acquisition, from when you acquire them up to revenue level and up to retention level. Give them good experiences. Now ask for referral directly after a successful transaction. I was just trying to explain a successful transaction. What do you refer to as successful transaction? The client is happy because everything he expects or whatever. I will not say everything, his expectation. I won't say his expectation is, at least to a large extent he is happy with what he bought. Yes, to a large extent he's happy. We call it a successful transaction, and the person will be happy. There are some that even want to give you some money. They say, send me account details, let me give you something. You know the person is very happy. At that point, you can ask for referral. You can ask them to direct you to their friends or whatever, or give your phone number to their friends and in fact to their world, and they will do it. Now you offer a referral incentive, cash, gifts, items, service discount. You can give them cash. Tell them, I'll give you 5%. 5% of you are earning 15%, or you're earning 10%. You're earning 10%, you can tell them I'll give you 3%. You're earning 5%, you can tell them I'll give, if you're earning 15%, I can give you 5%. It is no big deal. They say at all bad pass. So if the person will take 5%, you take 10%. Or maybe you send something reasonable to their account after they refer somebody to you. You can give them gifts, you can give them service, you can tell them, okay, bring somebody this property, you pay so so amount. You must have done all your calculations before you tell them that bring somebody, you pay so so, you pay something less in this so so property. You do your calculations and see what you're telling, know what you're telling them. So this is the incentive you give to them for bringing people. The next thing is you feature client testimonial on social media and your website. When you feature it, you see even people that have not bought from you. That is where referral, somebody can just come in contact with you. The person is your, you have acquired the client, the person will now start referring people because he has seen something that builds confidence or that builds trust. You start referring people even without buying. So you have to be posting that, though some people will not want you to post them online. You can write. They will not do videos. You can write. You can direct them on how to write a testimonial, or you tell them to send audio, you convert it to text and send it back to them to, like, okay, this is what I read. Okay, you can post it. You post it. See how you get testimonials and feature it on your social media pages or whatever. Share client success stories in your newsletter. If you're sending in newsletter, if you're sending out newsletters, also send the success stories, and they will refer, people will want to refer people because they're like, this thing is really working. People want to identify with things that are working. This thing is really working. We thought in this Nigeria, if you buy properties, you cannot get allocation, it does not appreciate, blah blah blah. And these people are doing well, they are trying, they'll start referring people to you. Now you build client referral program with tied rewards. You can build referral program by yourself. I know of somebody that said she gives them a certain percentage. She gives them certain percentage, and they started marketing for her. These are our clients. All our clients are in our referral program. They will just be marketing, and people will just be coming to our DM to say, I've paid though. This so so person said I should go and pay so. Things like that. And I should be like, wow, this thing works. So you have to make up your mind to build the program. See how you package it very well. They will refer people, and you'll be smiling to the bank all most of the time. Now encourage reviews and on Google. Now I want to say something about Google. Google My Business is a place that every realtor should be, because it gives. I've talked something about search engine before. It's a search engine. The people coming through there, they come through search engine, and they have buyer intent. So you have to be on Google My Business. You can. I'll talk more. I'll talk extensively on this later. But you just see how you be on Google My Business. Get a physical office. You don't need to pay. Just see how you talk to somebody and position yourself there and get your approval from Google My Business. Not that you have your desk for what, they just have an address you give to them, and they approve it that that address really exists, and that you're good to go, because that address is what you have on Google Map, that people will come over to see you when they locate you on Google search. So you can just talk with somebody and tell the person, please let me let me just use your address. People will, I want to use it for so. Be open to the person, and when people want to see me, I'll come over, sit down, talk with them, go. When they go, I go my way. And we know how we arrange these things now. I'm not supposed to tell you. So that's it. Now that link, that your Google My Business link, you need to keep it handy. Your Google My Business link, keep it, that review link, keep it handy. When your account is approved, keep it handy. Any satisfied client, send it to the client. The client will just click on WhatsApp, go to your Google My Business account, your page or whatever, go there and drop reviews. Over time, the more reviews you get, the more your business ranks higher. When it comes to real estate, the more reviews you get. So it's a way of getting new clients, getting referrals too. When people come there, they see that you are really ranking well. They come. They will say, this business, go and buy from these people. Go and buy. These people are doing well. Go and buy, just like that. So that is why you need to use Google My Business. Now, how do you work customers and prospects through this funnel? This awareness, acquisition, activation, revenue retention, and referral. There's a way you do it. There are strategies. There are different strategies you can use. Not just that, you have to deploy strategies. Now you can use branding, sales, and marketing strategy to move them down the funnel. You see these steps I just explained, there are strategies you can use to, or you can even automate it to be moving one after the other, and you find out at the end of the day you're smiling to the bank. Now, marketing is all the activities you do to keep people interested in your business. That's the top of the funnel, the awareness stage. Marketing strategy is all the strategies you need to get people interested in your different strategies, deploy different strategies. Now, sales is moving those interested in your business to giving you their money. That somebody is interested in your business does not mean he will automatically pay. That is where most realtors miss out. People have come because you did ad, they are making enquiries, they are not buying, and you're worried. You are, why are they not buying? You are not doing what you're supposed to do. That's why they are not buying. There is a thin line between sales and marketing. Don't assume marketing is sales. Marketing is not sales. Marketing is marketing. Sales is sales. So the earlier you know and separate them, the better for you. When you acquire them that way, this way, you know you've done marketing is marketing. Now you have to up your game and go into the mood of sales. You have to go into sales mood. And that is why you really need to know how to close. Know how to close, know closing. Learn how to close. You can read Brad Tracy's book on closing. In the community, I'll drop it. You can read that how to close, because it is very important. We'll talk about it. Now, the 5-step strategy you need to deploy to move them from top of the funnel to, in fact, from awareness stage to referral stage. The strategies you need to use. Now, branding and positioning strategy. Branding and positioning strategy. The things you do to identify and connect with your target audience. Identifying them is one, connecting with them is another thing. You have to identify. You can't sell to everybody. There are people you can sell to. There's this popular saying, I'm saying it, I don't know if I've said it before. When you want to sell long life and prosperity, everybody will not buy from you. So you need to know the people you are selling to. You need to know, identify them. Identifying them is not enough. You need to look for ways to connect with them. Connecting with them is not just posting. You need to know how to go about it. You need to know the strategies to use to connect with them. Now, first of all, you know your why. Why are you in this business? You must know why before you can achieve success. You must know your why. Why are you in this business? What do you really want to achieve with this business? How passionate are you in solving the problem the problem you intend to solve? This real estate industry has so many problems. The scam problem is one thing. You have to come position yourself as somebody that is not a scammer. People that are doing allocation forever, they are there. They've collected money from people, but there are people that are using police, going crying up and down. You coming out to say, we the properties we sell, we do instant allocation is a solution. There are some people that have paid for off-plan houses. They paid for off-plan houses for like 10 years now. I know somebody that she has story. 10 years, more than 10 years now, she has not seen the house. So it's a problem. You now coming into this space, you want to solve a problem. Are you solving problems that in the offline space? That okay, if you this our property, once you buy, you once you're done paying, you will give you the keys, you move in. If offline you must have completed, you move, just things like that. So how passionate are you in solving the problem you want to solve? Are you solving rent problem, as in rentals, people that want to rent, maybe it's premium luxury apartment, or short let or whatever, or luxury homes? Are you solving such problems? How passionate are you to solve such problems? Now, your why is not enough in most cases. Your why is not enough. The starting point of every achievement is desire. You must have a strong desire. You must have a burning desire to succeed. That's what Napoleon said. The starting point of every achievement is desire. You need to have a burning. You must have desire to succeed in this business. Have the desire. How do you achieve this? How do you achieve this success? Now you need to have goal. Need to have goal. They say true success is all about working towards meaningful goals and dreams. Bruce Lee said like this: meaningful goals and dreams. What level do you want to attain in the next 3, 6, 12, 18, and 24 months? What level do you want to attain in this business? How much do you want to make monthly selling real estate? How much do you want to make? Define it. What are you willing to give up to attain these goals? Some people don't want to give up on anything. It's very common with realtors. They don't want to spend, but they want to make millions in commission. And after making the millions, you tell them, okay, spend this, run so and no, they don't want to. Oh, no, 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 no. But they want to meet that. They want to make millions. So you should be willing. You willing to learn, to buy knowledge, pay for mentoring, do what you need to do. Give up what you need to give up to achieve those goals. Not that you just write out goals and you don't want to put in anything, don't want to give up on anything to get the goal. No, you just have to define what you want to give up to get what you want to get. Now, the best way to hit the top of an iroko tree is to aim to the sky. This is a wise saying. The best way to get to an iroko tree is to aim to the sky. How do we mean? If you want to sell, if you're saying you want to make 10 million naira commission in this quarter, how do you go about it? You aim to the sky to get to the top of it. There is this man of God in general was here in Nigeria. I don't want to call his name. Okay, let me just Pastor David of Dominion City. He said something that very profound. He said if you're aiming to get three, if you want to get three, if you have a goal of making 3 million naira, you need to make it times 10. Times 10, that is 30 million. Then work towards making 30 million. So that, and no matter how bad it is, you will hit that 3 million. No matter how bad it is, you hit the 3 million. And that's something really stuck with me. So why am I saying this? When you want to get to the top of an iroko tree, when you want to aim to the top of aim to the sky, it will fall on the iroko tree top. If you aim to the iroko tree top, it will fall to the stem. So that's the essence of this proverb. So you have to aim higher, higher. If you want to have, if you want, you're saying you want to make 10 million naira, 10 million naira commission this quarter, you have to aim to make 100 million naira. Put in that effort. If you do that, no matter how bad the market is, no matter how bad the market is, you see that 10 million, that 10 million will drop. There are times you will make 30, 40 million, but your goal is to make 40 million. So that's the essence of this proverb. Now, the next thing is you do a simple market survey. They're talking about branding, to brand your business. You do a simple market survey. You have to know the market trend. You have to know what your competitors are doing. You need to target your audience. You need to know your audience. Who are you serving? Who are those people you're serving? They say there are real estate buyers, four types of real estate buyers. Some people say there are five types of real estate buyers. I go with the five. Five types of real estate buyers: the investors, the diasporans, the first-time home buyers, the wealth preservers, the wealth builders, and all of that. Just this five, you have to know the market you want to sell. Are you selling all? If you're serving all of them, fine, no problem. If are you serving professionals? Are you serving business people? Are you serving the military? Or are you just define, oh, this is the people I want to serve. This I want to be in the premium market. I want to be selling premium properties. I want to be selling only land. I want to be selling houses, and just define what you want to sell. Define the target audience you want to patronize you. Know it. Now, the current customers you have, you need to get feedback from them. Why are they buying from you? What have they enjoyed so far? What are the things they don't like? What do they like? So yeah, you need to get feedback from them. It will help you position yourself better. It will help you understand them better, know how to serve them better. Now, keywords. There are keywords people that are searching used to search for what you offer. So you need to know those keywords. They will help you in your marketing activities because you use them to do your content. And when you put them on maybe your website or social media handle, and people are doing searches, your content comes up and they identify with you. So you need to know these keywords. Very important. Now, the benefits of your product, they have to be at your fingertip. Benefit of your product, you have to list them, write them, just itemize them. Benefit of your product. That's a way of doing your marketing. Now, build your customer persona. When you've done that, you now build your customer persona. How do you build your customer persona? You need to know their demographics, you need to know their psychographic. The demography has to do with their maybe their graduates, their qualification, their position in their work, what they earn, their location, where they live, their age, their family size, their marital status. These are demography. Then psychography is really who they are, what they believe, what they value, the pain, their goal, their aspirations, their desires, their objections, their pain points in the market. All these are psycho. You now combine these two, demography and psychography, to help you to build your customer persona. That's a semi-graphical representation of who you want to sell. You can have 3, 4 customer personas for your business, such that each time you are writing your copies, or you want to talk or you want to talk to your target audience, you'll be hitting the nail on the head. Now this their pain point. When you want to, you know their pain point. When you want to build your customer persona, you know their pain point, you know their challenges, you know their fears and concerns, you know their objections, you know their desires and aspirations. You have to know these things so you can use it to build your customer persona. Then from there you can start speaking to them the language they understand. Now, the next one is building your brand identity. You have to build your brand identity. How do you want your target audience to perceive you in the market? Ask yourself this question. How do you want them to perceive you? When it comes to perception, you don't tell them how to perceive you. They know how to perceive you. What you are emitting, what you're bringing out is what they perceive. So you not tell them. They believe, they say prospects believe what your customers tell them. If somebody wants to buy from you, the person will not believe what you're telling. The person will believe somebody that has used your product before or your service before. So that's how it is. You will not tell people how to value you in the market. Though as a person, you don't allow anybody to degrade you or tell you you are worth this, you're worth that. No. But the business as in general, it is what people perceive, customers, prospects, what they perceive, the value they put on your business. That is the value of the business. That is how it works. So you need to be conscious, you need to be deliberate, you need to be intentional on building your perception in the market. Now, how do you do it? You need to build your perceived value. You need to build your value, your perceived value. You need to build your value, like your value proposition. What are you promising them? Don't promise them what you cannot deliver. You need to know your core values. The core value will be the foundation of your operations. Are you customer centric? Do you have integrity? All those things. If they're core value, you have to live by them, or if you have to live up to them. Now you need to have vision and your mission statement. Your content has to speak to them. Your content has to resonate with them. They have to connect with your content. Even your visuals, like your videos, your images, your infographics, they need to connect with them. If you're snapping pictures, they have to be quality pictures that you're putting out there, so that when they see them, they will like, oh, this person, I like it. It will glue them. They will keep coming back. So with that, they will have a perception about you. If you churn out poor quality content, you're building a perception. If you churn out quality content, you're building perception, and that will determine whether they will do business with you or not. Now, these things will attract them or repel them. That is it. It will either attract them or repel them. Now, the actual value is their experience with you. What are their testimonials? What are their reviews? Those things are their experience with you. If they have positive experience with you, fine, you have high value. If their experiences with you are there's nothing to write home about, sorry, you don't have actual value. They will just like, talk down on you. In fact, they will not want to identify with you. If they made the mistake of doing business with you, they wouldn't want to do business with you anymore. So you have to be very, very deliberate. You need to be intentional in this thing. Now, transformation should be at the back of your mind when dealing with any client. You need to transform their status, their portfolio. For their portfolio, for instance, you need to see how they will get in quality, as in properties with high return on investment. You have transformed their portfolio. When you do that, you have transformed their portfolio. That's what you need to be focusing on. Now, your brand identity, see your brand identity. Number two is top of mind awareness. You need to be consistent and visible. You need to be consistent and visible. When you're consistent and you're visible, you'll be top of mind. Whenever they want something, they will like, okay, this person, let me go to this person. They are watching you. When you post today, disappear, come back in 3 weeks, post one, disappear, come back in 1 month. But you are not consistent. When they are ready to make their purchases, they go elsewhere. But if you're consistent, they will keep following you, they will keep watching. One day, they will just, they will just, they will just come slide into your DM or call you to say, oh, I want to buy. There's somebody that was consistent. I think that was last year or 2020, last year or 2020, yes, 2023, around October or thereabout. This client came for an event the company organized. After the event, in his house, he just transferred money to 35 million to the company's account, and he was planning to travel. He just transferred it. 2 days later, he went to the US, dropped his contact, just, and the person he was communicating with, he communicated with the person for just 1 week, not knowing that he has been following the person on Instagram. He's been following the person on Instagram. And when the time came, he now told the person, okay, when is the event? The person told him. So the person kept following him up to make sure he attends the event. He came for the event. The guy was thinking, oh, maybe I have to follow him up to see how he will come to the office or take him to site. No, no, no. This client doesn't have time for that. He just transferred the money the next day and called the guy that I transferred so amount for so location. When I come back, we'll talk. That was how he transferred it. 35 million, transferred it, and went to the US. They started preparing his documents and all. And the person was like, when he came back, the sales guy, the realtor was like, ah, thank God, though, I don't know. We were asking, how did you do this? I don't know. When he comes out, when the man eventually came back and he asked him, sir, he said, I've been following you on Instagram. I've been following you. I've been following you. So that's it. You have to be consistent. You have to be, you can see within 1 week that somebody spoke with him, the person made payment because the person has been following, he's been consistent. So they'll keep following. If you're not consistent, they will just go elsewhere when they're ready to buy. So that is why I mentioned that you have to be heavy on a particular platform, be heavy on that platform, so that they will know you on that platform very well. They will know you. Even those other platforms that you are in and when you're not that active, or you are not heavy there, you have to make them understand on those platforms that you are heavy on maybe LinkedIn or you're heavy on Instagram. You have to let them know stylishly so that they will know you are serious in this business. They are not just coming here to post sparingly, but maybe they might want to judge you with what they are seeing. Maybe you're just posting sparingly on LinkedIn. Meanwhile, your base is Instagram. You let them know stylishly that your base is Instagram so that they'll go and search for you on Instagram. When they see what you're doing there, they'll like, ah, this person is really in business. So that's it. You need to be top of mind. When you're consistent, you'll be top of mind. Once they are ready, they just contact you and they do business with you. Now, even emails too, you have to be sending your emails regularly. It also helps to be top of mind, and your WhatsApp messages too. Now, brand loyalty, you have to be loyal. You have to show care for them to be loyal to your brand. Don't let them know, understand, or don't let them feel that you're just there for their money. No, please don't do that. Don't show yourself. Let me put it that way. Don't show yourself. Don't let them say, don't let them see you as somebody that's just there for the money. Show care. Care in the sense that you want to get them properties that will make their portfolio appreciate. You want to get properties for them that will give them peace of mind. You want to sell property to them for them. Different things, different reasons, as in positive reasons, is what you portray in your relationship with them. With that, they will become loyal to your brand. They will become loyal to you. Even if they bought properties from other realtors before, you find out they'll start gathering their properties through you. They'll say, please also return. I get also things from you there. See this because we are showing care, and that will make you sell more from them and in their world. Now, the next thing is positioning. Remember, I said branding and positioning. After doing your branding, your positioning. How do you do your position? Your messages. Your messages should communicate value. You should communicate benefits. Benefits of your business. Benefit how they stand to benefit, how they stand to gain when they do business with you. That is what your business, your messages should convey, so they can connect. Should address their pain points, should address their challenges, should address their concerns and objections, should address their desires and aspirations. So that's how you position in the market. That's how you position, that you become an authority. That's positioning. You become an authority. You become a go-to person in the market, such that when you want to ask questions, when you want to do things, they slide into your DM, or they always come around to see what did this person post today? Let me see. What did this person post today? Let me see. Because you are really hitting the nail on the head. you are really hitting the nail on the head. So when you position that way, you find out when they want to buy, they will contact you and buy. You just realize some clients come to you and they don't give you much trouble. You don't talk to them that much. They just buy. It's all these things. Your positioning is what really made them to like, "Oh, I've known this person. This person is really consistent." Because believe it or not, they see you as a person that is collecting their money. They know quite well that they are paying the money into a company's account, but in a way they see you as a person collecting the money. So if you don't position yourself properly, they will like, I can't do business with this person. I can't, no, I can't. They'll just look for somebody else. They will say, is he worth it? Is she worth it? As if they are giving you the money. Whether you're worth it or not, they are not giving you the money. If the company they are giving, the company will only give you commission, but they don't think that way. They don't reason that way. They just see it as, oh, you are, they can't do business with you because of so so and so and so. So that's it on positioning. Now, the summary of what I've been saying is this: you you have to know your market, the branding and positioning strategy, which is the number one. The summary of it is that know your why are you in the business, have goals, have short and long term goals, do a simple market survey, build your customer persona, know your brand's identity, then position very. When you've known all of these things, then position properly with your content. Position properly, you find out you just be attracting them to you. You will not be chasing after clients. You won't chase after clients. You just see them that they are coming to you. So that's what we can do. That's all we took for the first on the first day. We still have others to do. So if you have questions to ask, which I'm sure you do, you can join us in our community and place your and drop your questions. Or that is if you're not in the community. If you're in the community, just drop your questions there. If you're seeing this on other channels, maybe YouTube or wherever, on the comment section, at comment section you can drop your question. If you're seeing links that you can use to join our community, please do so. Join our community, because in the community there things are happening. So that's that for now. Thank you so much. Dolia Temple is my name once again. Thank you for staying up to this time. Remember, there's part two. Get the part two, watch the part two, then do what you need to do. You get the you get the template I promised you and one or two other things. Thank you so much for following me to this point. Bye.